Oklahoma City, and streaming audio at ktlv1220.com.
The views and opinions expressed on this program are the views of the host and guests and not necessarily those of KTLV radio station. Any products endorsed on this program do not represent an endorsement by KTLV radio, its staff, or management.
Good morning, Oklahoma City, and welcome to the Clara Luper Show. In a moment, your host, Clara Luper.
Come on, Jesus. Come on, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
All right. What a morning. What a blessed morning. What a beautiful morning. I hope that you were up early enough to see that sunrise. Sunrise like never. Never have you seen anything as beautiful as the sunrise this morning. But better than that is that you're a part of this, the Clara Luper Show. You're part of this, KTLV, the experience of a lifetime. It's going to be an exciting Saturday morning. You know why? Because you're going to help make it. Do me a favor. Please do me a favor. Hey, neighbor, you better wake up. You better be a part of this, the Clara Luper Show. We got some great things that are going to happen. No, we don't have any chitlins that we're going to share with you today, but we will tell you where they are. Where is that? That's at 23rd and Northeast Martin Luther King. Everything is there on northeast side of Oklahoma City. Everything that you might need is there at 23rd and Martin Luther King. Hometown. Hey, we got the very best going on. Great things happen when you listen to the Clara Luper Show. Great things happen when you be prepared for the Miss Black Oklahoma contest that's coming in. Attaboy, Kelvin. Drop your paper. Mrs. Walker, looking forward to you calling. Great things will be happening. Sit back. Don't relax. Get that pencil sharpened. Make sure that paper is clear because we're going to share with you some things that have happened this week, some things that will be happening next week, but some things that you have a part. You have a definitely, you have something to do to help us get it all together. Reverend James Greenwood over there with the NAB Vets, National Association of Black Veterans, you know you got something going. School is out. Know that Ralph Ellison Library is waiting on those students to come in there and do their research. But in the meanwhile, while you're getting ready for that, enjoy this. I know you're going to love it. There's a great thing going on. There's some great things going on. And you know where it's happening at? Now, remember this address. 15. Uh-oh. I'll come back to it. But 1520 something. Oh my goodness. What a great morning this is. What a great time this is. Because I know that by now you got that pencil ready, you got the paper ready, and you are prepared to start comments to taking notes on this, the Clara Luper Show. It's 9:14 according to the clock out here in the beautiful blue room. It's May 31st according to the calendar on the wall. But the best day is yours. Go by that mirror and look at that mirror and say, I'm going to make a difference in my life. I'm going to make a difference in some people's lives today. You can do it. We can do it. Let me brag on a couple people, because of the fact that it's 3 of them up there, 4 of them. But at Adams and Son Stylist Center at 1521 Northeast 23rd, part of it. Then over there at 1519 Northeast 23rd Street. My goodness gracious. You have a opportunity. Now go in there and talk with Clarence. And if you really want to have something good going on. Now you can call for an appointment. But go in there and talk with Clarence and get everything together. We want you to look almost as good as you would look if you'd gone to another barbershop. Not like between Adams and Gates Barbershop. No telling how good things will be going on in your life. Sit back. Make sure that you're making plans to make this week a very different week. We're getting ready. It's getting closer. We're working hard on it. We're getting it closer together. And because of the fact that the Miss Black Oklahoma State pageant will be happening. You know that I was going to talk about that because it's going to be talent in full bloom, like the flowers in June. Miss Black Oklahoma State pageant time is getting close. You're going to hear about it. I bring you greetings also and thank yous from a good friend of ours. We talked about him last week, Eugene Ross, and he'd like to say thank you for the cards and the flowers that were sent over there to Clinton, Oklahoma, to in remembrance of his mom, Ethel Williams. No, Versa Stevenson is his mom's name. Ethel Williams is one of the contact persons. But Versa Stevenson, Eugene Ross's mom, she spent many a day down there at Oklahoma University cheering her son on. But then before he got to OU, she made sure that he got things together over there in Clinton, Oklahoma. And the family, just want to say thank you for remembering them. Thank you for the flowers, as I said. Thank you for the cards that you sent over there. Great things will continue to happen when you share your love. And it's a hard thing to do, but you got to share. Righto. The young people that we were talking about last week from Broken Bow, Oklahoma, Lindsay and Lauren, they came over during the course of the week. They had an opera. They stopped by the Freedom Center. They're at 2609 North Martin Luther King Avenue, next door to Gates Barbershop. Those young people looked at every little plaque there. They looked at every little engraving on the wall, and then they went inside and they wanted to study some more about our black history, about the history of Oklahoma City, about the history of the Freedom Center, about the history of the NAACP Youth Council, but how they can make a difference, because they will be going to Washington, D.C., where they'll be representing our great state. There in the, it's kind of like a history bowl. It's almost like the AXO competition, but then it's a high school. It's a high school competition, and they had it here. And these young people have number 2 in the state, looking to be number 1 in the nation. And we will tell you more about what has happened in Washington, D.C. What has happened from Broken Bow. Now, I know those of you over there in Broken Bow that are listening to us, I know that you're anxious to hear more about what Lauren has done, what Lindsay has done. Outstanding display. Made Mom extremely happy, made Merlin extremely happy, made those of us advisors with the NACP, made all of us extremely happy to know that here are some people that want to know about their history. But we're getting ready because we want to be able to share all that to you. Oh, Lex, I don't know. I'm trying to decide now whether to get this. You know, Lex has no, I'm not going to tell everybody about that cake. We'll talk about that later on. We'll go from there. But the big thing is that we will be ready. And that's all that is important. Come June the 14th. June the 14th, the Miss Black Oklahoma State Pageant will officially kick off. The people there at Adams and Sons will be celebrating. The people over at Hometowns, I like to call it IGA, I still do. Hometowns grocery store at 23rd Martin Luther King. The people there at Gates Barbershop will be celebrating. The young people there, and where else is it? On Clara Luper Boulevard. No telling. You just look in the windows. You will see the signs that will say, "Welcome to the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant," and we invite you to come in. Now, I don't know about a whole bunch of hair and weaving, all that going on, but I do know that many a business will be having a little sign up letting you know that you're welcome, because there will be some Miss Black Oklahoma specials going on. School is out, and we're ready to get all the way straight with it. sit back, enjoy this one. I know that Clarence Adams, I know that Bertha, I know that the people out in the Garden Oaks and Garden Days edition, I know that they will be listening, and I know that they enjoying this. I don't have to tell you, because here it is. Oh, my goodness. Right on time. Well, I tell you, great things happen when you understand patience, when you understand the things that are going on around you. This has been a tough week for us. Been a tough week, I know, in different ways for some of you out there. But then my good friend, my uncle, my partner, my inspiration, my motivator, Portwood Williams, will be needing your help this week. We know that his dear friend, his dear partner, over 60 years, had to be over 60 years, Miss Lucille Williams passed. So if you get a chance, give Portwood a call. Better still, go by. Even better than that, let him know that during this time of need, his need, that you're there with him. Portwood will be there. We're going to do a little more about it on the show as the show progresses. But our heart is there with you, and we're going to miss that quiet inspiration that kept you going, which kept us going, which helped the Freedom Center, which helped the Miss Black, which helped Fifth Street Baptist Church. Miss Lucille was there. She was a part of it. But let me get this caller. I come back to that. I have this caller on the line. I don't know what she's going to talk about, but we'll see. Good morning. How are you doing? Welcome to this live and in beautiful living color.
Good morning.
I know that voice.
As I see it,
Uh-oh.
Rosie Mae Walker.
Okay.
As I see it,
As you
we
see.
are expecting to have one of the best Miss Black Oklahoma pageants that we have ever had. We got to keep the legacy going, although Miss Luper is ill, but her children know that we are behind them, and we want to continue her legacy of the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant. So I'm looking for the city of Oklahoma to support us in this effort.
Well, great.
That's all I got to say.
That's all you have to say?
That's right.
You know, you have a lot of bragging that you can do about the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant. As I look through some of the books here, I see some contestants that you really, that your church that has been inspirational part of. But then the big thing about the Miss Black Oklahoma, even the losers end up being winners. I don't understand that. I just don't understand how a contestant.
We support the losers as well as the winners.
Okay, well, talent will be in full bloom.
That's
like
right.
the flowers in June.
As I see it, I know Oklahoma City is not going to let us down.
Well, I'm not worried about Oklahoma City because of the fact that we have the most intelligent listening audience in the world. We have the most, I think all of our listeners are registered voters. We have young people that can hardly wait to register to vote now that they're out of school and getting ready to go to some university, probably Langston University out there on the hill, Langston. Maybe if they are fortunate enough, they may have a scholarship to the, what's that?
Oklahoma City University.
Oklahoma City. Yeah. If you
think the Methodist Church support.
The Methodist
the
Church.
United Methodist Church.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see if we get some Clara Luper scholars out there.
That's right.
And this year, don't tell me how many more. I think it'll be room space for about 20 more. That'll be more than 150 young people, black, white, Mexican, Vietnamese, Chinese, but they will have an opportunity to continue their education. If you know someone out there that think they can handle it, now we don't want nobody that can't handle the pressure, because there is pressure scholastically that's at Oklahoma City University. There's pressure religiously at Oklahoma City University. There's pressure.
You have a good day.
I'm going to have a good day and spread the good news, Mrs. Walker, because June 14th, Miss Black Oklahoma contestants will be arriving somewhere. Merle's going to call and let me know exactly where they're going start off, but on that Saturday, June the 14th, talent
That's right,
will
and we
begin in
have
full
tickets.
bloom.
And we want everybody to support us, please.
All righty. Great things.
Thank you.
Okay, we will, as I said, Mrs. Walker, look forward to seeing you.
That's right.
All right.
Okay.
On
Bye.
Saturday, the 14th, I told you the contestants will be here. On Sunday, the June the 15th, the contestants will be going to some church. Hot diggity dog diggity. I'll wait till Merlin calls me and tells me what church they're going to on Sunday. But then I know that evening will be the Calvin Luper dinner, and that's where all of the weekend singles will be together. Not just a individual show, but it'll be a choir of weekend singers. Great things will be there Sunday, June the 15th. But let me catch this other caller. Good morning, caller. How are you doing? Welcome to this, the Clara Luper Show, where we're live in beautiful living color. Thank you, Lord. You need to turn your radio down so you won't mess up my eardrums. Please. Yeah, you got to go down further than that. But then thank you for listening. Don't mess around. Okay, you got it now? Because I know. Uh-oh. Well, while you practice on turning your radio down, I know that we can go on a little further. We can brag about some people up there at CVS. That's the 23rd at Martin Luther King. The CVS pharmacy, Dr. Graham, Brother Graham there, take care of plenty of business, any of your prescription needs. But let me try this caller. Please have your radio down. If you don't have it down, go on, because we're going to have the Behold the Walls will be republished. Hopefully this week I'll be telling you where it'll be. How are you doing, caller?
Well, you, Kevin Luper.
Fantastic. Second best day of my life.
This is Sister Carita.
Sister Carita.
McCurson. I'm coming to let you know that you will have the pleasure of bringing all the contestants to my church on June the 15th.
On Sunday, June the 15th?
Yes.
What do you mean, your church? What church is that?
That's Greater Cleves.
Greater Cleves?
Yes.
You think Cleves can hold all the contestants
That's
and all
right.
the staff and all the pages
That's
and
right.
all the escorts, and then they're going to be super dressed up in black dresses and
Oh, yeah.
black suits with yellow tops and orange tops. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Well, my pastor's expecting everybody to come.
Will there be a good sermon?
Yes, it will.
Okay.
My pastor won't be preaching, but nevertheless, it'll be Bishop Henry Williamson preaching.
Okay. Sunday, the June the 15th, and the name of that church, where's my pen? I'm tell everybody to get their pen. Are you a registered voter?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Do you plan on voting for Obama or Clinton?
Well, you know how it is.
No, I don't.
We blacks need to stick together.
I'm trying to be too nosy here, but no matter what, make sure that you do vote. Carita, how you pronounce your name? Carita. Okay, well, thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you hopefully before the 15th of June, but definitely the 15th of June at the Greater Cleves Memorial Church.
That's right.
We'll be there.
And most of all, that's Father's Day, too.
Uh-oh. Well, that's good, too. Look forward to that. Great things will be happening in Greater Cleves. Great things will be happening all over the nation, all over the world. Those of you listening to me up in North Carolina, Father's Day, make a note, June the 15th. Those of you listening out in Washington State, make a note, June the 15th, Father's Day. But then also, the Miss Black Oklahoma contestants will be in town at the Greater Cleves. We'll see you there.
Okay, we'll be looking forward to seeing you, Kevin.
All righty.
Okay, bye-bye.
Stay kind, stay sweet, do something good this week to make a difference. Great things. Well, I keep saying, and I know you're tired of hearing me say that, but then I have to be specific about great things because they always happen. You look at people that You never anticipate them being able to do something productive, and great things happen. 23rd Martin Luther King, so dynamic. Good morning. How are you doing, caller? Welcome to this. Clara. If you don't turn that radio down, we won't be able to talk long because it hurts my ears. Okay? Hello.
You got me?
I got you.
All right, this is Elder Walker.
Elder Walker.
Well, say good morning to you and let you know that I'm continuing having your own prayer.
Well, we need prayer.
Yeah, you and the family. And that song you played a few minutes ago, I'm going to try to get that. He's on time.
He's on time.
He's on time. He's always only that come when you want it. He don't work
on
by
your
schedule. Motivation, by your orders, but he's always on time.
Well, Elder Walker, you know you have made a difference. You made a difference everywhere that you've been, everywhere that you go. You make a difference, and keep up the good work. And we will see you at the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant. That picture that you had of you and Mom back in 1974.
You remember seeing that, huh?
I got the picture. I don't Isn't that something? We've come a long ways.
Came a long way, you little boy.
Well, I'm still a boy compared to as the numbers go. But on June the 16th, I'll be a boy at the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant. Merle going to tell us more about where I'll be June the 16th and where you will be too.
I'm planning on being there. God so say I will be there.
All righty. I'm going to see you.
All right.
If you're not there, we're going to come wherever you are. We're going to see you.
All right. You do have a blessed day.
You still out there in the country?
Okay.
Elder Walker out there in the country listening to this, the Clara Luper Show, where we are preparing for June the 17th now. Good morning, caller. Thank you for being a part of this show. Did I miss the call? I missed the call. I never had one. I was thinking I had. I thought Donna Heath was calling back, but we don't know. We will. We will keep on. Portwood, hey, you don't have to worry about it. We're there with you. We're there for you. We're there not only as Fifth Street Baptist Church, but as neighbors. But better than that, that 1700 block on Northeast Park, when Miss Lucille made a difference. Back when the sit-in started, when she allowed you to use the car to take us downtown. Portwood, Miss Lucille, the whole Williams family. Sit back. Don't relax, but sit back and enjoy this very special song that should touch your heart. We love you. Because we want to be ready. We want you to be ready. We're talking about now the Miss Black Oklahoma State Pageant that starts June the 14th right here in Oklahoma City. That'll be going June the 15th. You heard Karita McCurson say something about where we were going to have our church services at then. But we're June the 16th, 2008, the Miss Black Oklahoma State Pageant, the Glorious Garden of Eden. I wonder how that's going to work. But I have on the line a young lady that knows everything about what will be happening at the Miss Black Oklahoma Pageant. Location, times. Merlin, welcome to this, the Clara Luper Show. And how's Mom doing?
Mom is doing fine. Mama's a fighter. She's a fighter because she learned how to duke in Hoffman, Oklahoma.
Now that is
hanging
country.
In here with everything she has. And before I go any further, I asked Mom if she wanted to talk, and she said no, that she had children that could talk for her. So before I go any further, I just want to say a word of thanks from my mother to all of you for keeping her in your prayers and your thoughts. And everywhere I go in Oklahoma City, you stop me and ask me how she's doing. And I just want to say thank you. And if you have time, come by and holler at her. You know, Mama would always tell you, give me my roses while I'm living. Don't wait until I conk out of here. So, in the words of Clara Luper, give me my roses while I'm living. And again, Oklahoma City and Oklahoma, I would like to say thank you. But Calvin, before I go into the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant, it's kind of quiet here in Oklahoma City today.
Yes.
It's been quiet for a couple of days because we've lost some of the greatest people I have ever known. A family member, a friend, a mother to so many of us at Fifth Street Baptist Church. A woman that I've never heard say anything derogatory about anyone, but praised them and pushed them up when they had fallen. Miss Lucille Williams is dead. She represents, I represented all that was good in womanhood. I am so proud that I have had the opportunity to fly under her wings. She reminds me of that rose. That rose, that rose. And I always think of what Mom said. Only God knows the secret of a rose. Miss Williams had that bounce back power. Bounce back power.
Tell it, girl.
Every time you think she was down, she would bounce back like the ever-ready battery. Bounce back power.
Kept us all
God
right.
said to her other day at 12:37, that you don't have to worry about bouncing back because I want you. I want my garden to be complete, and my garden will be complete because you will be here with me. So I can see now, Donda, and I can see Clay welcoming their angel, giving them, and her giving them their roses. So from the bottom of my heart, from the depths of my substance, I pray that God would give the Williams family the strength that they need. And I can rest assured that God promised all of us, He would never, ever leave us or forsake us. And He would never give us more than we can bear. My hats out to you, Lucille Williams. And on Wednesday at noon at 801 Northeast 5th, we will memorialize Lucille Williams. We love you, and what you've done for us, I just wish that we could do for others. Thank you on that, Calvin. I would like to also say
that's tough, and I agree wholeheartedly with what you're saying. But I know also that there's so much more that we can say about the life and the legacy that Ms. Lucille Williams that has left, and the inspiration that she's been to the hundreds of young people whose lives she's touched at Fifth Street, through the NACP Youth Council, through the many times there's been many a chitlin dinner, many a hot dog or something that she made
favorite. No.
Okay.
My favorite.
Okay.
Food that Miss Lucille Williams fixed was that chicken and dumpling.
Chicken.
Boy, I love that chicken and dumpling. She's the best chicken and dumpling cooker that I've ever seen.
Well,
boy, I just wait for her to get those chicken and dumplings ready.
Well,
and anytime I say, oh, I wish I had some chicken and dumplings, guess what? I would have some chicken and dumplings. But, Calvin, I have to continue because we're running out of time. My special prayers go out to Dr. Grevely Finley, who also died this week. And next week, I'll give you some information. I don't have the information of when his funeral will be. I know Tuffy is here, and Tuffy is the only child, and he has just one son. And my heart and prayers go out to him and their family because Dr. Finley has made a contribution to Oklahoma City.
He's helped many of us.
I wonder how many of people did he actually bring into this world from being their doctor. But I don't know. But
I don't know either, Merlin, but I do know this, that the asthma that as a young person I had, the colds that I've seen other people have, the broken limbs that Douglas High School people, basketball, football players have had, the many illnesses that have gone on, Dr. Finley would come there. That was during the day when he grabbed his little black bag and
made home calls.
And made home calls.
And let me tell you something else.
Yes.
At 10 o'clock this morning, which is about 5 minutes from here,
7.
We were raised in Carverdale Addition.
Mm-hmm.
1236 Windermere. My grandmother was Isabel Shepherd, and next door to us was Mamie Fortune. At 10 o'clock today, Harvey Fortune will be memorialized at Reverend Reed's Church on 7th and Rhode Island.
Fairview Baptist Church?
Yes,
Okay.
at 10 o'clock this morning. All Carverdale Editions mourns the death. And Oklahoma City, boy, there was a lot of people going to see Harvey yesterday at the Heritage Funeral Home where Chris Harrison is the proprietor. My hat goes off to the fine job that you've done. Now, let's get down to Miss Black, Oklahoma.
Okay,
I know
we're
many of
June.
you, yes, I know that many of you are asking, what can you do? Give me a call, and I'll tell you everything I know, and it won't take long. We need your help and your support. And I asked Mama, I said, Mama, I don't see how you do. Have you done all the things that you do, and all the programs that you have implemented helping young people? I can't keep up with the pace. She said, you just do it. So I'm in the spirit of Clara Luper and the fight and determination from that Hoffman citizen. We're going to go on with every program that she started. I don't know how, because I don't have that ever-ready staying power, but I'm going to do the best that I can because you are going to help me. You're going to help these young people,
Merle, you're just
even
not
when
country
you don't
enough.
want to. Huh?
You need to be more country. You need a little more Hoffman in you.
Well, hey, I have it in me.
You need a
I have that
little more
fighting
muggy
spirit.
or something like that.
No, I have the Hoffman grace and spirit
The Hoffman.
because I have that
okay.
determination.
All
I know.
right. Not only that, but then we're talking about from Miss Black, but then you're an all-state insurance agent. Where's your office located?
My office is located at 730 West Britain Road.
And your insurance, do you do motorcycles, boats?
Yes, we do all types of insurance. If we don't have it, I can tell you where to get it.
Okay.
I can tell you where we're looking forward to going to Cleves on that Sunday on Father's Day. Their bishop will be there, and I invite you to worship there with us. We'll all be wearing black. And on that Wednesday, we'll have that all-state reception that each one of you are invited to. You can see these young people live and in living color. I am so excited because God has allowed us one more chance. And if we can help just one child, if we can help them on the front end, we don't have to help them on the back end. And I know one thing.
Yes.
If we can help and make and stimulate and motivate these young people, then our living will not be in vain.
Isn't that something? Well, that's part of what will happen during the course of the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant. And the headquarter hotel is where?
The Holiday Inn on 65th and Robinson.
65th and Robinson. Young people will be arriving on June the 14th, where the initial theme will be, hey, how you doing this morning? Great. The initial theme will be exploring on that Saturday, exploring the beauty of the desert garden. On Sunday, when we go to the church there, dilly-dallying in the daisy and delightful daffodils there at the Greater Cleves Church. On Monday, the glorious Garden of Eden will be the theme. On Tuesday, searching for the Safari Rose. That's going to be exciting. And then on Wednesday, dancing in the Dutch Garden starts off today. And then the All-State reception. We invite you to be a part of any of the activities that will be there at the Hotel 65th and North Robinson, right here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. My time is running out. I've been told by the best that don't worry about Thursday, the June 19th, because there's finding a more to French Garden. Don't worry about Friday, the 20th of June. Lilacs, orchids, and violets will be the theme that year. You come out and see how we're going to work these themes out. But then that's Saturday. Yes, Merle.
One more thing. I need to talk to the radio listening audience because those of you that are in business, we need ads and we need sponsorships from you.
Okay.
Those of you that want us to tour your establishments with the young ladies, we need to hear from you. I can't contact everybody, but you can contact me. My number is 424-3949. Give me a call because I need your help.
843-0811. We're getting ready for the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be the pageant to be remembered. Talent in full bloom, like the flowers in June. I can hardly wait. I'm out here at the studio. I know that there's some people there. I promised some tickets, but then we may have to exchange cakes for tickets. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we'll figure that out. But Merlin, thank you for being a part of this, the Clara Luper Show. Tell Mom I love her dearly, and be home shortly. But we got to get it on out of here. We got to change spots. We got to make sure that everybody else is ready. Ready? Can I go on off the air on that part of it? Because I want to wish a very happy birthday to young lady up in Enid, Joanne Boyd. Okay, it's 10 o'clock, Calvin. So I forgot my clarinet. See you later. Happy birthday, Joanne. See you later. That was almost good. Catch us next week. We love you. And do something different. Make a difference as we go through life. Okay.
And we'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to the Clara Luper Show. Join Sister Clara Luper here each and every Saturday from 9 until 10. And until next Saturday, may God bless you.
And the views and opinions expressed on the preceding program were not necessarily those of AM Radio 1220 KTLV.
Father, I need your help.